You know what's so neat about skateboarding is that it really is ageless.
Yeah.
And so even though I might like have more tricks than them and more strategies and be able to see what they're doing, how they can go faster, really they're just my friends. What do I admire about slalom? That's an interesting question. I don't know if there's a thing that I admire about slalom, because admire points to a person. But who do I admire? I admire Dennis Shoefly. He was one of the original La Costa boys, and there's a photo of him on my wall doing 50 miles an hour, no helmet, like this. And he's just amazing. And he's got such a good attitude. Every kid he sees skating, he will walk up to them and tell them how to go faster. And they'll listen to him because he's just so tactful about it. And he knows what he's talking about. Well, for me, sometimes I'll come home and I'll get kind of jittery because I have kind of a lot of energy. And my husband will just be like, Lynn, go skate. And then I will, and even if I don't feel like skating, I'll just go skate. And after a couple minutes, it'll click in, and then I'll have a good time, and I'll, either go fast or I'll just fool around on my street board, and then I'll come back in and, just breathing and having the oxygen and having the outlet, and it just makes you feel more relaxed. Coaching kids in slalom is sort of like herding honeybees. Half of slalom is walking up the hill and letting them talk about their day or their sports or their weird teacher or their classes or whatever, or what they did last weekend. And so it's also kind of a healthy outlet for them. So we've done something different in La Costa Racing in that we have standard set practice times. We practice every Sunday 2 hours before sunset, unless we're at a race or it's raining or something. And I learned that a lot of kids have teams or lessons or classes after school, and they need this every Sunday, every Saturday, every Thursday, every Tuesday. And so it's that consistency of them knowing that, yes, Sunday we will be practicing. And they don't have to worry about, oh, well, let me see what I'm doing. And sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. Sometimes we have 4 people, sometimes we have 11. But just them knowing that it's always there for them has allowed people to progress and show up continuously. So, like when I was learning to street skate, we were learning how to ollie. Like that was it. If you could ollie up a curb, you were like the bee's knees. You were great. And now kids learn how to ollie in the first week. And now they're doing kickflips down triple stairs. And if you can't do that, then you're just not a street skater. And I think in slalom we have the same progression where in the past we were riding little boards on little trucks with little wheels with clay wheel. I mean, I never rode clay wheels, but they had clay wheels and loose bearings. And now we've got basically these rocket ships. So the equipment, the progression, and now they see each other. Where before, the kids were all riding on flat or they were riding at the bottom of the hill. And now they show up and they see 12-year-olds bombing the pump station from the top. It's a 30-mile-an-hour hill, and they think that's normal. So they're pushing each other. I think racing is a community sport because we always tell people, race yourself. Just race better than you did last week. And we have some standardized courses that allows them to race themselves. But when you get right down to it, racing the person next to you is really what it's about.